we're going to get us a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck, we got the Chariot energy. So the Chariot speaks of forward movement. The Chariot speaks of somebody stepping into authority. It speaks of somebody regaining control of a situation, learning from past experiences and moving forward, knowing that they have the tools that they need in order to overcome any challenges placed in front of them from there forward. This also speaks of like integration, you know. So it makes me feel like taking the old with the new, you know what I mean? Like, you know how to use past lessons toward new experiences or something. Hey, so first card out, we got Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, right. So with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's making me feel like you still have something on your mind, right? With this Queen of Cups energy here, you may feel a certain type of way, right? You may have been compassionate. You may have been loving. You may have been nurturing with the Six of Pentacles. You know, you were giving to somebody. You were sharing with them. You were being generous. And you thought that you was in some type of equal exchange, but this person ended up being some type of shape-shifting energy is what it's giving. Even if you still in this now, you starting to feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? About the person that you giving to, or you starting to feel something about, again, this exchange. Somebody being in some type of exchange. Yeah, and it's given that you thinking that you need to end something. Or you wanting to end it, and that's justice for the situation again. You regaining control of the situation and moving forward with authority. So, what is this Six of Swords? What's on this mind? You got the World card, so something coming to completion, bringing a cycle to fulfillment. It's giving something is being put on display though. What you looking at? Eight of Cups. Okay. So yeah, it's really giving that you feel like you should walk away. It's like something is going on, right? Where you may, how can I explain it? Because it's like you giving to a person, right? And they may be giving to you too, but they're not doing like as much as what you're doing. You could still feel a little inkling of something in the background, and it's given that you're being dissatisfied. Give me more with this Six of Pentacles energy. You got the Fool card. So you're thinking about taking a leap of faith in a different direction is what it is. Yeah. With this Three of Wands in a reverse, and it comes to this shape-shifting energy, you can't see a situation going anywhere. You know, it's given that it lacks progress or something like that. You know, somebody is too sneaky with the actions that they take, and that's just you being completely honest with yourself. Four of Pentacles, right? So you starting to feel like you should hold back. You may even be starting to save or something like that, so you could plot your exit properly if you stay in the same household with somebody or something like that. You got Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Somebody is feeling like regret, feeling like a failure. You got Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and Seven of Wands came out with that. So somebody lost the opportunity. They may have lost something that was very stable. Yeah, when you walked away. So understand with this stability, this could be financial, but this can also be mental, emotional. You know what I mean? Like, it's something with the support. You walking away and taking the support with you. Seven of Wands, you know, it's creating challenges for another individual to take actions because they weren't expecting you to take this leap of faith. Wheel of Fortune. That was the turn of events. And see, it's given that somebody does not want to accept this person that you deciding to leave out in the cold. They don't want to accept this. Because there's something about you taking a leap of faith over time, but then backtracking. You know, like coming back. You would never stay out. You would never stay gone. What's going on with this? You got the Four of Wands, right? See? And this person was very successful with holding on to you or holding you back, you know. But it has a lot to do with them taking dishonest action, you know. Yeah. So even with the dishonest action, right? It's making me feel like they will hold you back, but then they will still not follow through. You know, this victory will be short-lived, you know. It will end. Yeah, what's going on with this? You got a High Priestess energy. This is given that it's something that you know. This is something that you have sat and thought about, you know. Again, you have an inner knowing about this. Not to mention, you have some type of protection or some type of gifts or something like that. You might have some type of psychic gifts or mediumship or something like that that this person wants to hold on to. What's going on with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? You got Two of Pentacles. So somebody lost the opportunity due to them juggling. This loss of opportunity is creating imbalances for this individual. They feel as if they have a lot of different things, you know, that they are responsible for, a lot of different priorities. And again, they battling to maintain control because it's like it's always something new. Page of Pentacles, right? It's always something new, look. And this may have something to do with a collaboration, like somebody trying to start something new, you know. And, hey, now see, damn, because I said new so many fucking times. Right? Look, okay, so when I say it's always something new, you know how you have somebody where they feel like they having a rough time, where it's always a problem coming up, always somebody always call, you know what I mean? It's always something, you know? And then with this Three of Pentacles right here, it's like this person wants to create something new with this Page of Pentacles. It's something about them taking immature action. You know what I mean? Like somebody actually manifested these obstacles for themselves, you know, when it came to this collaboration or the lack of, you know. Shit. It's like somebody felt like they were going to be able to keep doing the same thing and still having you give to them because they had successfully been able to do this in the past. Look, Hermit energy. And that's what I'm saying. It's seeming like you deciding to do something alone, endure a journey alone. You doing some type of soul searching, going internal. And you being brought to the fact that, you know what I mean? This person, yeah, they want to manifest something new with you, but they still doing some type of juggling or something like that. You have some type of inner knowing. Look, Moon card. It's something hidden when it comes to not only this victory, right? But it's like the, it's something with a community. Like a group of people or something like that. Yeah. It's making me feel like, you know that this person is sneaky, like when they not in your eyesight or something like that. God damn it, you can't trust them as far as you can see them or throw them, or you know how they say shit, you can't trust as far as you can throw them. Yeah. Old school shit. And this person is satisfied, you know what I mean, with operating in this trickster energy. But again, you know that. You know that. So it's really no victory at all if you was to return Knight of Wands in a reverse, right? You would lack direction. It will put you in a position where your forward movement would be slowed down. Your Ace of Cups. So see, this person doing the same old shit, so they ain't getting no Ace of Cups. You got a King of Wands. So somebody might be juggling some type of, you know, like suave energy. Because you know how the King of Wands is. Like the King of Wands, you know. That's like pimping since been pimping, you know. And you got Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So it's like somebody is manipulative with their suave ways, like with their charming ways. And again, this could easily be a feminine energy too, because you know how I tell you about Miss Burley. Now, Miss Burley will come in here acting like a dude. She suave too. Look, Nine of Cups, see? And this King of Wands, this suave energy is satisfied, you know, with the way that they living. They satisfied with what they have created for themselves, obstacles and all. Looking at us. What's going on with this Hermit energy? You got 8 of Wands. Okay, so it's given that that may be something that you didn't realize about this person, or you didn't know about this person. That may be in the reason, you know, or part of the reason why you decided to go internal with a situation, do some soul searching. It was something that you couldn't see, and you was bound to some type of illusion that you were going to get a victory. Two of Swords, keeping you at a stalemate for a painful ending, though. Yeah. Some got worse or something like that. Or it's like it, again, never got better. Somebody was keeping you at a standstill, trying to keep you indecisive. Look, Magician, see? Manifesting this action, like you not knowing what action to take. Baby, somebody, yeah, they was trying to manifest this painful ending. See, what it is the person wanted to get you to the point where, you know, no matter what they do, you will return to them. You know how some people like, right, Temperance on the bottom of the deck. They want to be able to affect your healing, you know, for you to feel like they was the best thing. What they say, since sliced bread, baby. Look, burdened by what you believe. But see, now this Ten of Wands, it's falling with clarifying this King of Wands energy. So this Suave energy is actually weighed down by all the actions that they got to take in order to get these goals met. You know, to pull this shit off. Somebody having to work real hard to keep some shit away from you, it seems like. But again, they satisfied with this tradition. Hey, what did he say on, what was that? How high? Didn't he say, I come from a long line of pimps? He said, see, like you, your uncle, your dad, and what he say, they was assistant pimps. He say, it's like that type shit. This Hierophant energy, baby. You don't even understand a person's beliefs on why they go the way that they go. You know, it's something about you being patient. You know, you being comforting. You know, you being understanding when it comes to this person. But baby, now you done drew this sword. It seemed like Sagittarius now. You got mental clarity about this stalemate that this person was manifesting for this painful ending, and you Sparta kicked this motherfucker in his chest right down that hole to hell, is what it seemed like. What's going on with this? What you talking about? Hangman energy. How you done gained a different perspective about this Magician energy. You done gained a different perspective. You seeing things differently than how you done never seen them before, and it seemed like you ready to release this one. Look, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Don't want to work with them. Don't want to work with them at all, baby. This speaks of gossip, addictions. You know what I mean? This speaks of third-party energy. Somebody doing a whole lot of mixing and mingling. And it seemed like you got mental clarity about this. And you spitting that straight drop motherfucker truth right now. Again, you got somebody, look, Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on? Look, let me get you one more line. What's going on? Page of Wands. Yeah, this discovery is actually burdening, you know, this Suave energy. Because, see, they felt like, again, they come from a long line, you know. And how you gonna turn your back? Look, Empress energy, baby. So get it understood. Yeah, they might come from a long line of pimps. But, baby, you come from a long line of empresses, emperor. Again, masculine or feminine, either way it go, you come from abundance. You come from make it happen. You come from this my shit. Hey, yeah, it's all about you being real abundant. You being real nurturing, real patient, again, real caring, compassionate. You know, you making shit grow from desert sand type shit. And motherfucker gonna play with you. That's why you done turned your back and set them boundaries. You ain't playing no games, Sagittarius. What's going on with this? Look, 2 of Cups. You gain mental clarity about this partnership. You said you the, what is it, HNIC, you the head mother sucker in charge, period. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Again, masculine or feminine energy. I'm telling you, you the one coming to the table with it. Look, 10 of Cups. You make them goddamn dreams come true. Hey, what Money Mike saying? You was just gonna take it, huh? Got you fucked up. I'm telling you, done gained a completely different perspective. Hey, you said if you don't want me, don't talk to me. I think you don't even like this motherfucker, because it's 12 of Cups with the emotion, baby. You thinking different, you feeling different, you acting different. 5 of Wands, look, Knight of Swords. And you putting this magician energy in conflict because they can't dominate you or control you with this magician energy, with you stepping into this chariot energy, because you embody the magician. You hear me? You embody that Hierophant. You hear me? You embody that Empress. You embody that, man, stop, baby. Church is chicken. All it took was for you to know. Gain your mental clarity. King of Swords, step into position. 9 of Pentacles, take control. Baby, please. All right then, Sagittarius. That was your read. I like it. I like it. The younger people don't, is it that, or I don't know which one it is, but what they say, clock it. Clock that shit, bitch. All right.